Hello, and welcome to Japanese Made Easy. In this step-by-step guide, we're going to teach you how to speak the language of your favorite waifus and impress your friends with your vast knowledge of the language they don't understand or care to understand. Part 1. Do you hate how the English language has 5 different ways to pronounce certain combinations of letters? Do you wish there was a language that was always pronounced just as it was spelled? Then look no further than Japanese. Of course, nothing's going to be spelled out in English for you. Sorry, no subtitles or English dubs in Japan. Part 2. Grammar is important too. But how does a Japanese grammar, grammar? If you enjoyed Master Yoda's style of speaking, then you're in luck. Because as an English speaker, Japanese will sound like you're saying everything in reverse order. Kind of. Just remember these simple rules. Subject first, then object, then verb. So the sentence, I like food, watashi wa tabemono ga suki desu, becomes, I food like. I eat food, watashi wa tabemono o taberu. I food eat. I like to eat food, watashi wa tabemono o taberu koto ga suki desu. I food eat like. It's easy. All you have to do is memorize all the different words and hidden grammatical nuances that we are conveniently excluding from this video to make the language look trivial, and you'll be a Japanese sensei in no time. Part 3. Speaking of spelling things, Japanese has an alphabet just like English does, called hiragana. Any and all words of the Japanese language can be spelled with hiragana. Words such as sake, sabeshi, and shi can all be spelled out with hiragana. The Japanese also have a ton of English words in their vocabulary as well, such as geimu, keiki, and hachikisu. What's a hachikisu? Why, it's a stapler, of course, you baka! Don't you even know your own English language? Anyway, all these English words require a completely separate set of symbols called katakana. This set of symbols holds the same exact sounds as their hiragana counterparts, but of course are different, meaning that you'll have to memorize both of these sets of alphabet, and if you don't, well then you're basically screwed, because the Japanese use English words and the katakana more often than your favorite waifu makes overly sexual moans when in pain. Congratulations! At this point, you should have already mastered hiragana, katakana, and all 16 plus verb tenses in the Japanese language. What's that? We skipped some parts. Sorry, those are only in the paid version of this guide. At this point, we'd like to congratulate you, because you're still an illiterate baka. Don't you know? Japanese uses Chinese characters for their words as well, meaning that all those hiragana spellings you spent so much time memorizing can be thrown right into the trash, because now there's a whole 10,000 plus kanji characters to memorize, each with different meanings, combinations, and different meanings for those combinations. What's this symbol mean? It's the word cow. What about this one that looks very similar? Why, it's the word for year. What if I combine cow with this symbol that means do not? It means thing, obviously. Also, even though it may take you longer to write out these kanji symbols when it would have been much easier to simply write out the hiragana, you'll be expected to write it out in kanji anyway, because culture and language. It's like drawing a picture for your favorite words instead of taking 2 seconds to write out the word. But don't worry, the katakana English words don't have a kanji symbol, so you still have that going for you. Congratulations! You've mastered Japanese. Now go off and enjoy your favorite animes the way they were supposed to be viewed, without the subtitles. And remember, if you don't interject a random Japanese word into every other English sentence when you're talking with your friends, you're basically a dishonor to the Japanese language. Baka. GG. Getto gatto.